It's always cool to see weird and wonderful bits of silver, and today we're going to do just that with this James Bond themed silver proof that's been sent to me by Atkinsons Bullion. A huge and massive shout out to them. So without further ado, let's get on with the review in this week's In Focus Friday. Hello everybody, Backyard Bullion here, and a very warm welcome to you all joining me for this week's In Focus Friday, where we look at something cool made of silver. Now this week we have something Royal Mail themed. I haven't looked in here and I have absolutely no idea what is inside. It's been sent to me by Atkinsons, who are one of the leading UK bullion dealers, if not, in my opinion, the leading UK bullion dealer. An incredible company that I've been a personal customer of for over 9 years for both new and second-hand bits of bullion. And this is part of their weird and wonderful collection that they've sent me to showcase here on the channel as a small sponsorship. So a huge and massive thank you and shout out to Atkinsons. Go and check them out. There's a link in the description box below to not only their bullion side and get all of the brand new bits of bullion that you would ever want from them, but also their second-hand section, which is really cool and really thriving. And there's something for everybody on there. Some cool pieces for sure. So what have we got? They sent me this box, Royal Mail themed. I suppose it's at least not the Royal Mint, but I'm guessing there's a coin in there, and there's a good chance it's probably been made by the Royal Mint. So let's have a look and see. It's a James Bond themed coin. Okay. It's a silver proof James Bond coin. I would imagine this is going to be a Royal Mint product now that I've gone and said at least it's not Royal Mint, but here we go. Here's on the back. Yeah, there we go. Royal Mint. I thought as much, but hey, that is what it is. Royal Mail with like the stamps on the top here. So this is, I don't know if these are actual stamps though, because, well, I mean, they've got all the perforations, so maybe they are the stamps, but they've got kind of bits on them. So I don't know if they could be used as stamps. I don't know, we'll find out. But anyway, here is the James Bond silver proof coin in a very cool looking presentation. Now that's nice with that artwork on the back there. Look at that, with the James Bond jetpack. Big fan of the James Bond franchise myself, have to say. Haven't bought into the latest, what they call the Bond Through the Ages coin series from the Royal Mint. That's more around my own sort of personal feelings and relationship with the Royal Mint of late, but it's a cool thing to at least see here, and this is very interesting indeed. Right, so let's have a good close look at it. Let's get it out of here, I guess, and then we'll be able to see what it's all about. So this is kind of a nice presentation little booklet here. So this is the James Bond Q branch. There we go. So although James Bond is the consummate secret agent able to negotiate the perils and pitfalls of any mission anywhere in the world, there are moments when he needs a little extra help, and the famous Q. Do you know what? Here's a little funny joke for you. I once heard a funny story from a friend of mine who was out in London, and he went to the loo and he had a P next to Q, which I thought was very funny. He met the actor that was playing Q at the time and had a P next to Q, which I thought was very funny. But anyway, there we go. There's the little booklet here. So inside Q branch, all of the fancy good gadgets that we see there. I wonder if there's any kind of specifications for this coin on here. Aha, yes, there are. So there's limited edition. So the silver proof, it looks like it's 1,000 of these. So presumably there were some BU uncirculated, there were some silver proof and some gold proof. And so the denominations would be £5 for a BU uncirculated, so that would have just been the Cupra nickel version, presumably. £2 silver proof. So here we go, some of the other specifications down here. So 999 fine silver, I believe. Jody Clark, good old Jody Clark, one of the best designers in the world, I think. And then the reverse design, Matt Dent, Christian Davies. Okay, so there we go. So here we go. There's the stamps as well. Doesn't say specifically whether they are usable as stamps, but I'll find that out another time. Very cool. Okay, right. Well, let's have a look at the coin itself then. So this is, let's see if we can get it out of this little coin holder without opening the capsule. Ah, yes, we can. Okay, cool. Is it like a screw capsule? It is a screw capsule. Okay, well, that makes sense. Fantastic. Good capsule from the Royal Mint for a change. So here we go. Let's have a quick look at the coin in all of its glory. Silver proof, 999 fine silver. You've got to say, the Royal Mint do good coins when they get it right. When they get it wrong, it can be a bit of a nightmare, but when they get it right, oh boy, does it look good. Very, very nice. Like the design. As I said, I'm a big fan of the James Bond franchise and series. I think it's a very cool movie series. We'll see who the next James Bond is in due course, I'm sure, and whether or not there'll be a new film before the end of the decade. But it's very cool to see that Aston Martin with the 0 in the background. It would have been maybe cooler to have the 007 in the background rather than just the 10, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. And I believe this must have been a sort of standalone coin rather than one of the new sort of Bond Through the Ages coins, because I think that came out not that long ago, but correct me if I'm wrong. I probably am down in that comment section. So here's the reverse with the good old Jodie Clark portrait of Her Majesty the Queen. There's a little black speck on the neck there. Don't know whether that's going to be a bit of toning or a bit of an issue with the coin. I'm not really too bothered about that, to be honest. I've done enough moaning about raw mint quality control, and this is a 5-year-old coin, so there's a good chance that's just been a little piece of detritus that's stayed on the coin for this time. But still, a really nice, well-made coin. I think there's something to be said about less is more on these kind of products, and this is certainly one of those that looks pretty cool. So very nice indeed. Now I did see here a little serial number. Number 45. So Cool Kids Club, you know what to do. If you can comment down in the comment section, number 45, I will know that you are very, very cool indeed. A huge thank you once again to Atkinsons for sending this as part of our little Weird and Wonderful series. We've got a whole box full of other cool coins to showcase over the coming months, so stay tuned for some weird and wonderful stuff. The beauty of this and some of the other products that they've sent me already to showcase is that they're not things that we're likely to see elsewhere. Some of them are, I haven't seen the list of them, but they told me that some of them are stretching back a few years and have really cool features to them. So they're not just random bits of bullion, they are in cool little pieces that we can really sort of showcase and see something a bit different. I think that's pretty cool, and very, very much thanks to Atkinsons for their sponsorship. And as I said, I've been a personal customer with Atkinsons for nearly a decade now. I do think they're one of the best, if not the best in the country. There are other dealers out there for sure, and it's always worth making sure that the products are right for you when you're buying them, whoever you're buying them from. And I personally have nothing bad to say about them. In fact, they've got one of the best customer relationship management systems. When you go into their your sort of portfolio on their website, you can see everything that you've ever bought and the value and the buybacks, and it's really, really good. It's very, very nice. And I know that the team there at Atkinsons are really focused on great customer service, and I cannot stress highly enough on that. And that is the kind of company that I will happily be sponsored by all day long. So whilst this is a little sponsored spot for Atkinsons and a big shout out to them, it's well worth it because they're one of the best dealers in the country, and I do genuinely believe that. I wouldn't make videos otherwise for them and with them. And as we've seen, they've done some incredible deals on spot price silver and spot price fractional gold, and maybe one day they'll do another deal. Who knows? We'll see. But for now, we can but say thank you once again to Atkinsons. Cool Kids Club, number 45, down in the comments. We'll know you're super cool. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. As always, please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.